The reflection for Thursday, March 5th, second week in Lent. Is it possible that God is already near me, but just not in the way I expect Him? In the first reading today from the prophet Jeremiah chapter 17, the prophet says, "Cursed is the man who trusts in human beings, who seek his strength in flesh. The Lord searches the heart." Now, there is one truth we can draw from the text of prophet Jeremiah. People who rely on themselves often compensate themselves with moral rigidity. For example, they would say, "I have done my part. Others should do their own parts." Now, this is why Jesus in the gospel of today from Luke's gospel chapter 16 tells a story where a rich man's deepest problem is not wealth, but distance. The rich man trusted that silence was innocence. He had no problem. Lazarus lay at his gate every day, not as a test of his generosity, but as a test of his attention. But he ignored him. His gate separated him from Lazarus long before death separated heaven from hell in that story. Now, in our life, gates are subtle. When we say someone else will handle it, it is not my job, and ignore what we can do or who we can attend to now, over time, those phrases harden into walls. I remember an elderly widow who quietly brought soup every week to a man who never came to church. When she was asked why she did that, she said, "If I waited for him to come to God, I may wait forever. So I bring God to him." Perhaps the rich man in our story wanted a miracle after death, whereas God had already placed one at his door, but he ignored it. What if that is what we all do every day, ignoring the miracle right there before us? Lent is not about crossing a chasm later. It's about noticing the gate now and choosing to open it while we still can. Now, what gate and for whom are you called to open today? May God bless you.